Yogasth Bhav. Deeksha. Deeksha, which is called attunement, initiation. Why Deeksha is necessary? What is the necessity of Deeksha, the attunement, the initiation? You know, most of the sports, games, music, and many other branches and traditions, we have master, referee, coach, guru, guide to give direction to his students, to candidates and all. In many of the religious sects and religious practices, there is a master, there is a guru to initiate you, to guide you. Actually, in spirituality, a guru, a guide becomes the beacon light for his students or the disciples. He impregnates the students, the disciples, with his auric, tattvas, elemental, and the spiritual DNA. I would say DNA. He impregnates the students with his DNA of his spirituality, with the DNAs and genes of his sadhana, of his tapasya, of the auric impressions, so that the student or the disciple can safely and in the light of the protection and wisdom of the Guru tread the path of spirituality in the life. Most of the traditions, they regard Guru as something great. But for me, a Guru is, though in the human form, is tattva, is an element. He in the human form performs many duties, gives training to the students, imparts knowledge and wisdom, and so many other things. But as I earlier said it is the impregnation of the student by the Guru with his very Yogasth spiritual DNA. In Kriya Kundalini Yoga, I come to the Deeksha of Kriya Kundalini Yoga, or the Deeksha of Shri Yogasth Vidya, of which Kriya Kundalini Yoga is the main pillar, foundation. The Deeksha in Kriya Kundalini Yoga is inevitable, indispensable. The kriyas I have been pondering over, penetrating, practicing, and passing through the phases of these meditative kriyas, which are instrumental in awakening of your consciousness, of anybody's consciousness, or more tantrically saying, in the awakening of Kundalini as such. The kriyas, they have been perfected for many years, and I have worked upon them. And then after nearly 2 decades, postulated these kriyas to be the very signs of raising the consciousness, raising the Kundalini. Anyone who practices the kriyas, the meditative kriyas, the Yogasth kriyas, the kriyas for Kundalini, he or she should definitely have the grace proper knowledge, wisdom, and what I say, the DNAs and the genes of the Guru as such. So Kriya Kundalini Yoga Diksha, it enables you, makes you competent and protect you from many such things which may be causing hurdles and blockages on the path of sadhana. The tapasya, the training, the sadhana of the Guru, in which he or she has already purified his very being. In the same wisdomful fire, Jnanagni, which we may call, he has done something such that something such comes into the very aura, comes into the very personality, comes into the very nature of such person we call Guru. And while initiating, attuning and giving Diksha, the part, the ansha of that tapasya, of that grace, of that aura, of those DNAs and genes, they pass on to the disciple. So this is the significance and this is the necessity for a student and a disciple to get initiated into any spiritual Diksha, especially Kriya Kundalini Yoga Diksha. Yogasth Bhava.